Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Frosty not already and welcome back to another GT Online video. Hell yeah. Now, usually, well today we're going to be talking about obviously the new GT Online summer update. I forgot the name of it, but it'll be in the title because I've blanked the name on it. But I'm going to technically do a review on it now. Now usually I don't do a review until a couple months after the DLC's been out, but since there wasn't much new content as such to cover in an original video because there was no new heist or business or anything to cover, then yeah, I figured I'd just do the review now, get it done with. Now also I want to point out really quickly that the top 5 for August is still coming. I just wanted to put this video out first because of how, you know, timing in July didn't work out for me very well, so yeah. Don't worry, for those of you that care about the top 5, you're still going to get one, okay? But, yes. So let's talk about the GT Online Summer Update of 2022. In terms of new content, I'm going to point this out straight away. In terms of new content, it was... Well, okay, it depends on what you look at, right? These are all my opinions, by the way, so if you have your own opinion, let me know either in the comments or my Discord server or whatever. We can have a nice chat about it. And yeah, but don't use strong words because, you know, it's all just an opinion, right? You're not wrong for having one, don't worry. But yes, it depends on what you look at, right? I personally, I'll say this straight away, I personally like the update and I think it's a good step in the direction for GT Online. And I think what Rockstar's doing is they're testing the waters for the capabilities of, you know, the current gen of consoles. I was about to say old gen, but that's not really the case anymore. The current gen of consoles with PS5 and the Xbox Series S and X. But yeah, so I feel like Rockstar's just testing the waters with them and trying to get the old generation of consoles with the Xbox One and the PS4 kind of leveled out so they've got enough content. But I don't know, this might just be speculation on my end, so they move on to, you know, releasing updates purely for the next generation of consoles, which I am terrified about if they do that, but that's a topic for another time, right? But yeah, in terms of new content, depending on what you're looking for, it was lackluster because there was no heist or business. But I personally don't think that's a bad thing in terms of this update because they made up for it, you know? I like to compare this to the Super Yacht Life DLC we had back in summer 2020. Well, that update obviously was excusable because we had COVID and stuff, but it had the missions for the yacht. And in this one, we've got the missions with Agent ULP, which are actually pretty fun. Agent Frost got to go undercover and all that shite. And yeah, it's fun. You get to play with the IAA, obviously GTA's version of the CIA, work for Agent ULP and all that stuff. And the missions are good, but that was really the only new content we got. So if you look at it from that perspective, it wasn't great. Although it was okay, but it wasn't great. However, I think the kicker for this update was what Rockstar did. Because now, right, GT Online is more solo player friendly, which is fantastic. Right? You can now sell your businesses and resupply and restock and stuff any, you know, a private lobby, which is great. I don't know why it wasn't implemented from the start, but we finally have it now, so no more complaining. It is very much so a step in the right direction, okay? And that is my favourite part of this DLC, which makes it a good DLC in my opinion, is that now you can do your bunker business, your crate business, your nightclub, your biker, your hangar. You can do all these businesses from a invite only lobby. You can resupply them, you can sell them, and you'll still make the money. Now, it might be like, okay, why doesn't everyone do this then? Surely this is just going to kill the online part of GTA. And no, because Rockstar are giving you additional money if you choose to sell in a populated lobby like it was before. If you remember correctly, right, for like a full lobby, you got a bonus for what you sold. And that's still there. But now, you can sell it and obviously you'll get the amount it says on the screen. But it's okay. Because it means you don't have to deal with griefers, which was, you know, one of the worst parts of playing this game was the griefers. They also nerfed the Oppressor Mark II, which is great. I don't know what exactly they did. I think they nerfed the missiles to it. Whether that works or not, I'm not sure. To be honest, I've not been playing in a populated lobby, and I don't really use the Oppressor Mark II, so I can't really comment on it. But if you do use the Oppressor Mark II and you notice a difference, or if you play in populated lobbies and realise that the griefers are a lot less, then let me know. However, I feel like if the Mark II, since it's got nerfed, and if it isn't a good griefing tool anymore, they're just going to switch back to jets. So, you know, there's not really any winning. But at least Rockstar are doing something where now you don't need to worry about getting griefed and losing all your cargo that you spent hours working on just because some knobhead felt like it, right? Because it's not fun in that position. We've all been there, I imagine. So yeah, in my opinion, this is definitely a step in the right direction for GT Online. And I'm very happy with this update for implementing this alone. Okay? As I said, if you look at it purely just from content added, you're not going to like the DLC. Well, you might like it, but it won't be as good as other DLCs. And it's not. There are much better DLCs being added, you know, in my opinion. But in terms of the quality, I would say this is definitely one of the better ones, purely for this reason alone. As a solo player, this is great news, alright? Like, it just is. You might not like it personally, you might just choose to still, you know, sell in populated lobbies, and that's fine. But for the rest of us that don't really have friends that play GT Online, like, I have friends that play it. My issue is they're all on Xbox, and since, you know, cross-platform is not in the game yet, if they are going to add it, then yeah, I can't do anything about it. So yeah, personally, I do think it's a step in the right direction. I know I've said that so many times, if you took a shot every time I said that, you'd be shit-faced. But let's move on before you get bored of me talking, which you probably already are, to be honest. So yes, let's move on to the next point. I like to do, in these reviews, I like to do with the weapons and cars added and stuff. To be honest, I actually, the cars added this time, I'll talk about these really quickly because I am a car person. The cars added this time, I felt like were actually a kind of good selection. You know, they had decent customization, I think, but my personal favourite was the Maserati MC20. I forgot what it's called in-game, but it's based off the Maserati MC20, the new one. There's also things like the Audi e-tron GT, and all these cars are cool. They're a good addition to have in the game. You might not like cars, you might, you know, you might not be a car person in GTA. I personally am, and so having these options, you know, more options is nice. However, I would like more garage space because I'm kind of running out currently. So Rockstar, if you would like to add extra garage space in the next DLC, please feel free to do so. You know, it would help out quite a bit. But yeah, guns. I'm going to be honest, I don't actually remember one. Well, I remember one, and it's going to be my main point. But I don't fully remember what other guns, if any, were added in this update. But there is one that kind of, if you've been in the community, you know which one I'm going to talk about in a minute. It is the precision rifle. Boy oh boy, what a shit show this thing is. The precision rifle is another sniper, but it's god awful. Alright, trust me, if you like sniping in this game, do not use it. It is not worth it. The thing is wank. Honestly. Like, if you're into sniping, you know, you can have it in your collection, sure. I personally think it's a waste of money. I didn't even buy it. I just watched a couple of videos on it to see the outrage on it, because I was confused at first, right? I was confused on why people were saying it's like the worst thing to be added in the update, and it is. But yeah, it's very much not a good weapon. So you can have it in your collection if you want. Chances are you're never going to use it unless you're just memeing about. If you like sniping, just stick with the heavy sniper. Or the marksman, or even the regular sniper. They're all so much better. You know, you could be like a sniping expert. I don't care. This thing is wank. Avoid it at all costs. It's not a good gun. And yeah. Well, there we go. That is pretty much my take on the new update. If you want my final verdict, the update was good. Alright, sure, there are better updates, right? That's been added before. The Kyle update, you know, casino and casino heist update, maybe your favourite business update like import export or gun running or whatever. Yeah, sure, they might be better in terms of content added, but in terms of quality, like I said, I personally think this is one of the better updates. You know, maybe you don't agree with that, but at least we can come to the agreement this update was about the middle ground at least. Sure, there wasn't much content added. Like, okay, there's the agent ULP missions and stuff, and they're fun. And there are a couple new missions as well, like for the crates and stuff. There's one where you need to go on the water. I don't like that mission, but you know, that's just annoying. But yeah, as a whole, the DLC was good, in my opinion. You might disagree, you might not, you might think it's the best thing ever, whatever. Let me know your opinion though. I do like hearing your opinion. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be all from me. Hope you guys did enjoy this review. I know it's kind of short. I like to keep these short and sweet and just talk about things that I know will gain attention, and I talk about them. But yeah, anyway, I've been your boy Frost. Hope you guys did enjoy this GT Online video. If you did, be sure to give a thumbs up because it helps me out a lot. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.